Welcome everyone to the Suggestion Box. We are live here on Friday night. This is our 16th, 17th show, something like that. I don't remember which. They're all just kind of like running all together. But we are here live on the YouTubes here on the Vaudacity Network. We do a live improv show, and we're going to do another one for you right now. So with that, I would like to introduce our cast to you this week. We are going to bring in Denny ROQUE, Denny Siegel, Jane Brucker, Karen Vaughn, and the irrepressible Tom Carrozza.
You can repress me if you
No, you are irrepressible. I've tried many times.
And I think this is show 17.
Is this show 17? All right, so welcome to show 17, everybody.
Well, it was show 17. You know what I mean.
Hey, speaking of numbers, we're going to start our show with a fan favorite called 99. We need suggestions in the audience. All of our games tonight are going to be based on your suggestions. So we need suggestions from the audience for if you are familiar with the show and you're familiar with when we do this on Saturdays on the online variety show. We need suggestions for things, objects, stuff. So just keep throwing those in there, and then we're going to make up a joke about that stuff, and we're going to say 99 whatevers walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve whatevers here, and the whatevers say, and we'll come up with an incredibly brilliant punchline for that joke.
Irrepressible punchline.
It never fails.
It never fails. The first one I see is snakes. 99 snakes.
99 snakes walk into a bar, and the bartender says, hey, we don't serve snakes here, and you came in the wrong entrance. And it said his.
Ooh.
99 snakes walk into a bar. The bartender says, hey, we don't serve your kind here. And the snake says, why not? Because the last time you were here, you shed your skin.
Literal.
99 snakes walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve snakes here. And 99 snakes say, well, we just want a job. We'll work for scale.
99 snakes walk into a burlesque bar, and the bartender says, hey, we don't serve snakes here. And they say, no, hon, we're working as the boas.
99 snakes walk into that same burlesque bar, and the bartender says, what are you guys doing here? And they go, psst, Eve, you're looking pretty at the end of that bar, babe.
Oh.
99 snakes walk into a bar, and the bartender says, we don't serve snakes here. And the snakes say, that's really too bad. We give free hugs.
99 snakes walk into a bar, and they put a huge pre-tip on the table to make sure they get good on the bar to get good service. And the bartender says, no, we don't serve snakes here. And the snake says, fine, give me my diamond back.
Oh! Uh-huh.
See what I did?
No, yeah, I almost didn't, and then I did.
Yeah.
99 snakes walk into a bar, and the bartender says, we don't serve snakes here. And the snakes all unhinge their jaws and go, oh!
I've got one that rides on hers. There's 99 snakes walking into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve snakes here. And the snakes recoiled.
Oh!
All right, well, I don't mean to be an asp, but let's move on. Mattresses. We got mattresses in there. 99 mattresses.
99 mattresses walk into a bar, and the bartender says, we don't serve mattresses here. And the mattresses recoiled.
Hey!
99 mattresses walk into a bar, and the bartender says, we don't serve mattresses here. And they say, hey, buddy, haven't you heard? This country is free.
99 mattresses walk into a bar, and the bartender says, hey, we don't serve mattresses here. And they say, are you soft, medium, or firm about that?
99 mattresses walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, we don't serve mattresses here. 99 mattresses say, that's fine. We just want to sit and sleep.
99
mattresses walk into a bar, and the bartender says, we don't serve mattresses here. And the 99 mattresses says, we'll just spring back out.
99 mattresses walk into a bar, and this princess behind the bar goes, oh, mind if I sleep on top of you? But I really got to pee.
Oh, no.
Somehow in there, somewhere, right?
Somewhere in there. 99 mattresses walk into a bar, and the bartender says, you guys, I told you last night, we don't serve mattresses here. And the mattress says, I'm sorry, we're not memory foam.
99 mattresses walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve 99 mattresses here. So they change their sleep number to 98.
Hey!
99 mattresses walk into a bar and the bartender says, I told you we don't serve mattresses. And they said, we were hoping you were lying.
Oh! All right, we're going to do this one's a bit more festive. Also, I want to give a shout out to David Hill in the chat who pointed out 99 snakes walk into a bar.
Yes. Pre-evolution.
They were evolving, yeah.
Yes. All right. This one's a bit more festive. Nutcrackers.
That one made Tom sad.
I'm sad. I'm never going to come up with a joke for Nutcracker.
Come on, Denny.
99 nutcrackers walk into a bar and they say, oh, where are the nuts? Because nobody else.
99 nutcrackers walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve nutcrackers here. And 99 nutcrackers say, no. We're here to help cash you out.
99 mattresses walk into a bar and the bartender...
Mattresses.
Oh,
Nutcrackers.
You know what, Danny, you go. I didn't like my joke anyway.
I don't have one.
Oh, I got one. 99 nutcrackers walk into a burlesque bar. And the bartender says, we don't serve nutcrackers here. And they say, we're working. We're the bouncers tonight.
99 nutcrackers walk into a bar and they order a bunch of drinks. And the bartender says, okay, come on, shell it out.
Hey, 99 nutcrackers walk into a bar and the bartender says, we don't serve nutcrackers here. Get out. And they go, man, I've heard of someone being a rat, but you're the rat king. It's a mouse though, right?
99 nutcrackers walk into a bar and the bartender says, we don't serve nutcrackers here. And the nutcrackers look around and say, this place doesn't look to be all it's cracked up to be anyway.
99 nutcrackers walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve nutcrackers here. And they say, why not? We've been working out at Crunch.
99 nutcrackers walk into a bar and they go, and the bartender says, whoa, the nutcrackers are here. And they all go, okay, where's our husbands?
I'm not going to top that. 99 nutcrackers walk into a bar and the bartender says, we don't serve nutcrackers here. And the nutcrackers say, that is too unfair. And it's not on point. I'm just going to keep going back to the ballet.
Just keep going with ballet jokes. Yeah, you know what? I think we did. That's a great one. And
you know why?
Why?
I'm keeping it tight.
Oh.
Sorry, I should have put those ahead.
Me too.
That was 99, everybody. Let's give a big virtual round of applause for our entire cast. And now our next game is actually just going to be for two of us. Denny, stick around because it's going to be you and me in our next game. We're going to play a game called ABC. For this game, we need a suggestion of a location. Throw a location up there in the chat. Denny and I are going to act out a scene, but each one of our lines is going to begin with a next subsequent letter of the alphabet. So that's another thing we need. We need a letter of the alphabet. So we're going to start a scene with a given letter of the alphabet. Like say it's the letter N, then the next line has to begin with the letter O, and then P, and then Q.
And it's from the snake expert, the herpetologist.
Wow.
For a letter, yeah.
Herpetologist, wow.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, well, let's see what we got. We've got Mount Olympus and the letter Z.
I have no idea where this is going.
Where is this going to go?
I don't know.
Let's find out. This is ABC.
Zelda's not here.
Aphrodite, I think you know that I'm not going to cheat on another one of my wives.
Boy, a slow week. I put a little extra attention on her, so she should be even more amorous than usual, even if she is a human.
Can't you understand I have enough to do ruling all the gods?
Don't you think that you could father more children and have half-gods running around the earth, bringing maidens to their knees, literally in the throes of love?
Earth is overrun with all of these half-gods. I don't know what to do with them all now.
Fine, I'm the goddess of love, and if you keep... I don't want to use a dirty word blocking me from doing my job by creating half humans and half gods, and I have no purpose.
Goddess of love? You're like the goddess of nagging right now.
Hera didn't seem to think so when we chatted about you, But maybe I'll go back and tell her what you said about her best friend.
I'm sorry. Maybe we can work something out.
Just listen. I've noticed that you've been very reluctant to deflower humans and make more half humans, and I want to know why. What do you have against creating more progeny?
Kids are just so unbearable. And then when they're, demigods, believe me, when they become teenagers, it really goes to their heads.
Icarus showed me that. Driving that chariot around like a crazy person. Half hormones.
Just so we're clear, we're backing up a little through the alphabet?
Keep going forward. It's just that as a goddess, I'm so smart that sometimes I circle around time and go backwards.
Like it never happened.
Maybe we could honor your desire not to have more progeny with my mission of creating l'amour.
Nice idea. How do you propose we do that?
Okay. What we have to do is find maidens past childbearing age, 70 and up.
Personally, I don't think they would be the best way to go about doing this.
Quick, come up with another solution. Because honestly, I have a quota, and I have to have a certain number of passionate love affairs. And frankly, you're the god that all the damsels on earth have their eye on. It's Zeus this and Zeus that. I can't even get them interested in Dionysus, even if I get them drunk. Ironic.
Really? I think I get what you're going for here. You want to have my children.
Surely I'm not that obvious. But don't you think the progeny of the god who can throw lightning bolts and command all, and the epitome of femininity would not combine the best qualities of strength and beauty?
Tempting. Very tempting. I'm very inclined to consider this proposition.
Understand, Hera is my best friend, so this would be strictly between us as a business proposition to increase the quality of the pantheon of gods, nothing more.
Very good. I'm agreeable to that, so we should just keep this between us.
Well, that seems good, as long as you don't mind children that aren't good at the alphabet.
Xerxes was probably the worst one of them all. I can't imagine they'll get worse than him.
Yes, Xerxes was bad, but I have a very good feeling about this. Bow, chicka, doo, bow.
Zelda never needs to know. And that's ABC on Mount Olympus. Thank you so much.
I'd like to Mount Olympus.
Hey now. Ooh. That was ABC. Thank you so much, Denny. Our next game coming up this evening is another favorite. Denny's sticking around for this one. Sticking around for this one. We're going to need some suggestions from all of you, though. We need suggestions for, what do we need suggestions for? Oh, for some areas of expertise. Something that, might, not necessarily like a job, but something that you might be an expert in. Like you're an expert in woodworking or, something more interesting than that.
Walking snakes.
Walking snakes, yes. Herbology.
Greek mythology. That scene was fantastic.
That seemed to be good.
Really good.
All right, so let's say we've got who is our first guest on this one? So it will be, who's our first panelist?
I will say Tom is our first panelist.
Tom, you're our first panelist,
Karen
and
is our
you
second panelist, and Danny will be our third panelist.
All right, so Tom, you are an expert in painting.
Tom's Karen's second.
And Tom, then Karen, you will be an expert in rocks. And
good.
And Danny, you will be an expert in bicycle wheel rebalancing.
Can you say that one more time, please?
So Tom is an expert in painting, Karen is an expert in rocks, and Danny is an expert in bicycle wheel rebalancing.
I like a man with
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Hot Topics.
Hello and welcome. My cousin did coffee talk. My uncle did tea talk. I am just going to do what's up, everyone? And of course, I'm Wanda Wallaby from the Bronx and Willow Street in the Bronx. And I am so excited to have my own cable show about people in my neighborhood that I met at the laundromat. So we've got 3 fantastic guests this week. Let's very quickly meet them. Who are you? What's your name? And what are you all about?
Hi, everybody. My name is Antonio Banderas, the other one. And I'm a painter. I currently have a very controversial exhibit happening. I've made sculptures out of raisins and yams. And you've got to see the exhibit soon because it's starting to rot.
I would imagine. 'Tis the season for yams, though. Good job.
The name of the exhibit is Figgy. Let's get figgy with it.
So do you change your the food you use by the season?
I do, but it's hard to paint with food. Red meat is not very cooperative.
No, I would imagine so. Let's move on. If you're vegan, stay tuned because we're moving on. Let's meet our next special guest, an expert today.
Hello. I am a geologist, Pam Gia here. And my book is called Rocks Rock. It's an attempt to make a rather dull subject fun for kids. So we explore all the different kinds of rocks and where they sit and sit for long periods of time and eventually move and change over thousands of years. It's fun.
Oh, God, it's not you. I'm on Ambien. All right, I'm sure that was fascinating, whatever you droned on about. And let's meet our next expert.
Hello, my name is Don Udare, and I can't understand why people walk when they have an ability to ride a bicycle. All you need is to get those wheels balanced correctly, because tipping over while you're riding a bike all by yourself is really, really embarrassing.
Has that happened to you, sir?
No, but I've seen it happen. Yeah, and it's embarrassing to see. It's embarrassing.
You're very empathetic. If you're a little teapot, it's allowed.
I'm trying to avoid that situation.
I understand. It's hard to be a sensitive man.
I'm trying to do my best to prepare people. Not to mention, the streets are so busy these days. If you were to have an unfortunate collision, a bike and a pedestrian, bike almost always wins.
That's true. It's the classic rock and paper scenario. And it can be dangerous on a bike to hit a pothole. And speaking of potholes, there's a lot of things in the news today. There's a lot of dispute about what should be legal and what shouldn't be legal, all of this crazy chazarai. So I want to ask each of you, what is a current substance that is either illegal or sort of out of vogue that you would like to see popularized or legalized? I'm going to start with you, our painter, our food painter. Is there anything that's sort of looked down upon in society, that a substance or an activity that you would like to see sort of brought back into the mainstream?
It's funny you should mention it because linseed and turpentine, that's what I use to clean my brushes. And suddenly it's got chemicals. Everyone's worried about chemicals. Now they haven't really made any moves towards illegalizing it or whatever. But I use it to clean my brushes, and the fumes are quite pleasant. You do that long enough, you're ready to paint again.
You do that long enough, you start painting with raisins and figs, I would imagine.
Maybe.
Moving on to our fascinating Pam. Please dazzle us with your speech.
Okay, so it's not illegal, but it is looked down upon. Gneissic striations. Now, when the pressure of the earth presses different kinds of rocks together, pressing over thousands of years, sometimes it creates what some might call a flaw, but really is beautiful striping.
Keep talking,
it's
I'm
rocks
listening.
With stripes. Don't you want to see a rock with stripes?
Well, I would like to see a rock concert of stripe. Is that what you asked me? Yes, I would, because why not bring back heavy metal? All right, I'm listening. Okay, fascinating. I'm sure your students are very inert. All right, and the bicycle guy over there, Don, anything you'd like to see brought into the mainstream or legalized?
Yes, indeed. If you've never tried WD-40 on sore joints after a long bike ride, you are really missing out.
Isn't it for machinery and things of that nature?
Well, that's what it's designed for. But you ought to try it on your sore joints.
Oh, my sore joints. Talk dirty to me. Don, we'll talk after the show. All right. Okay. All right. I have another question. I have all these questions prepared. This is the season. We all want to be multicultural. A lot of people have different things that they celebrate or worship. So we have some things that are tied to specific holidays. For example, for Christmas, we have elf on a shelf. For Hanukkah, we have mensch on a bench. I would like to know if you were a holiday character, what would you be? What kind of a character would you be, and where would you be? Would you be on a bench? Would you be on a shelf? How would you delight the children? Pam, you look like you're ready to answer this.
You read my mind. I already have a product that is in production.
Really?
Yeah, it's called Rock on a Sock.
How is this exciting or fun for anybody?
Oh, kids love it. You just got a plain white gym sock. You got a gray river stone. You stick it on there, and it watches you. You like it?
A painter. What about you?
Yeah, I've been developing a new thing called Splat on the Cat. We don't, of course, use real cats. We use, paintings of cats and little figurines and such. And we try splatting them with paint and, of course, gravy and sometimes beans and, quite often sauces from Italy.
Now, what would you say to the kids that are going to go on TikTok and try to do this with real cats? I think this could get very dangerous.
Well, I don't even know. TikTok is one. It's already been outlawed by the government. I thought they took that away.
That's a good point. All right, I guess the cats of America are safe. And what about you, Don? What holiday little giblet would you be?
We've been working on miniature action figures called Don on the Lawn that you can just stick in little figurines of me all over the lawn, so people will know who I am when I come by on my bike, whether I be delivering a meal or grabbing the newspapers off your lawn.
You should get on Shark Tank with that. They would snap that up in a minute.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, so much more exciting than mine, and I've sunk thousands of dollars.
Don't give up. You know what? Maybe try a red sock instead of white. Anyway, that's all the time we have for What's Happening, and I am still your host, and I will see you next Wednesday. What?
Bye, Red Dye!
My guess.
I can't wait.
What's happening? That was Hot Topics. Thank you so much, Denny, Tom, Danny, Karen, and hey, I think a couple of you might be...
I will see you all later.
Karen, okay, we will see Danny later. Karen's going to stick around because our next game is for Karen and Jane. For this game, we need a suggestion. Just put it up there in the chat for a relationship. It could be any sort of relationship that they could have, but we're going to play kind of a variation of a game that we've played before called He Said, She Said. Tonight, it's She Said, She Said. And they're basically going to be telling each other, giving each other their stage directions in this scene. The first one, we've got friends with benefits. You could be each other's friends with benefits. You could be friends with benefits with other people. Who knows? But you are friends with benefits, and this is She Said, She Said.
Well,
happy birthday,
she said as she handed a huge box to her friend. Gee, it's wonderful that you remembered. I didn't think you would really make a note of, a birthday.
She said, wiping globs of sweat from her brow. Well, of course I remember. We have the same birthday.
She said as she started twisting her hair into weird little curls. Gee, yes, I guess you researched that. I guess maybe you saw that online, my birth date?
She said, checking her Facebook privacy settings. Oh, yes. I researched you very, very deeply before we became good friends.
Huh. She said as she took a pair of binoculars out of her purse. Oh, I see. Listen, I wanted to actually tell you about those tickets that you bought us to the opera on the weekend. Turns out my aunt's going to be in town.
She said, dialing 911 in her pocket. Your aunt? Which aunt? Belinda? Josephine? Marguerite? Those are your only 3 alive aunts.
She said as she put the binoculars back into her purse and took out a telescope. Oh, yes. Yeah, all of them. Oh, my goodness, that is a lot of surveillance equipment you seem to just carry around these days.
She said, setting a Home Alone style booby trap in between them. Well, I have to be ready because when I make a good friend, I mean a special friend, a friend, I want to make sure that I have all of the benefits.
She said as she emptied a rifle of all its bullets. Oh, well, I see. Since we just met on the range of, a few weeks ago, I just want you to know that I've become a really good aim.
She said, firing several guns in 7 different directions. Oh, darling, don't worry. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of you forever.
She said as she wiped the smoke out of the air from all the rain of bullets.
Shoom! Shoom!
Oh, very well. Oh, let me just let me just let me just tell you that this vibrating box you gave me, I think I know what's inside.
She said, realizing that she was shackled to the floor. Yes, now you know what's inside the vibrating box. It's an automated picture frame of us that sings our favorite song. Ooh.
She said as she pulled out a huge vibrating piece of equipment from the birthday box. Oh, my goodness. And boy, that looks like it's got quite a bit of a health benefit to it.
She said, gnawing at her shackles. Look, let's cut to the chase. I'm going to kill you and wear your skin. So let's do this.
Well, we should probably get out before we actually have to act that out. And still a better love story than Twilight. It was almost like, I don't know what that was. It was almost like it met Saw at the
I've been watching you, so.
What have you been watching me do?
Oh.
You meant
the show You.
Yeah, because I was going to say that was frighteningly accurate. Wait, what? Anyway, that was She Said. Big round of applause. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Jane. I'd like to take this opportunity right now to tell you about some of the stuff coming up here on the Vaudacity Network. I know a lot of you are tuned in and like to watch all of our shows, but hey, some of you might not. And if you're not, you should probably subscribe to the channel. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and you'll get to see all of our shows that we've got here on the Vaudacity Network when they air live, and then again as they repeat in perpetuity. For example, coming up tomorrow night on Polly's online variety show, starting at 6 p.m. Pacific time, it is a spotlight on the music of Nirvana. We'll be doing songs from Nirvana and the whole like grunge rock scene from the 90s, but particularly highlighting Nirvana, and of course playing some improv games and some skits in between. Then coming up on Tuesday, it's Your Creative Journey podcast with Kevin Gregg, so want to check that out. I don't know who the special guest is this week, but it's always someone good talking about their creative journey. Then on Thursday, everybody's favorite LOVECAST with Hunter Ackerman, and you can play my favorite game, will Hunter be wearing a shirt this week or not? It's a 50-50 shot. And the return of Quarantime with Friends this Thursday with Alex Suarez, Stephanie Wall, and Dan Franklin. So you're not going to want to miss the return of Quarantime with Friends. It's been far too long since we've been quarantined with our friends. And that will be our upcoming week here on the Vaudacity Network. Please, I also want to remind everybody that, of course, we are all performers here, and a lot of us are out of work, even though the state of California says we are essential workers. But, a lot of us would normally be performing on a Friday or Saturday night. We're not able to do that. So if you can, it's a pay-what-you-can ticket to any of our shows, particularly tonight and tomorrow night, Polly's online variety show. Of course, the shows are free. We love having you watch and all the interaction. But if you can, think about what you might spend on a Friday or Saturday night going out to see some live improv comedy or stand-up comedy or live music or anything like that. If you can, drop a little something into the super chat like Tina Miklich did. She just gave us $20 in the super chat. Thank you so much. Or you can drop it into our PayPal or Venmo at onlinevarieityshow.com. Every tip that comes in will be distributed equally amongst the entire cast. That being said, speaking of the entire cast, because we bring so much quality entertainment here to the Vaudacity Network, I'm going to bring in a little culture this evening with a bit that we call Poets Corner. So for this game, I'm going to need, who do I need in Poets Corner? Tom and... it would be great. Tom and Denny and Jane are going to join me for this one. For this, we need a suggestion in the chat of a meaningful experience in your life. The first time you fell in love, or learned to drive, or moved out of the house the first time. Just any sort of meaningful experience in your life, and then we will all be making up a poem on that meaningful experience. The first one I get is from the official E, graduation. So the meaningful experience will be graduation. So Tom, take us to Poets Corner.
Hello, everybody. Yes, hello, everybody, and welcome to Blockage, a new online outlet for poetry. My name is Skip Ad, and I've selected 3 people tonight for my emotional support group. They've all learned how to funnel their feelings into poetry. And tonight's topic is graduation. I graduated from assertiveness training. Finally, I had to take it 3 times. But I introduce you now to my 3 friends from group, and they're all going to do their poems about graduation. Just snap, if you don't mind.
I guess I'll go first because Gordon's our counselor and he told me to be more assertive. And I said, I don't know what that means. And he said, look it up. And I said, no, I know what it means, but I don't know what it means. So I'm going to try tonight. My name is really Gladys Kippelman, but I go by Flower Child, FLOW''CHL''DD. So I could say I'm a double D, get it? I'm really flat-chested. I like to write my poems on index cards, and this is called Graduation. Sorry, I'm afraid of loud snaps, so if you could just wait till I'm done. Thanks. Or yeah, mute your snaps would be great. Oh no, you will not see me smile when I go walking down the aisle. Oh no, you will not see me dance. No way to pomp and circumstance. It's true I wear a cap and gown, but also, too, I wear a frown. I tried the best I can, but I'm not valedictorian. I guess I'm just a stupid ass. I'm at the bottom of my class. I just don't know where I will go. Even community college said, hell no. And so I guess that is that. And I'll say, do you want fries with that? There is no shame in fast food. I don't mean to demean or to be rude, but I always wanted to be a poet. And now I'm selling fries, so I guess that life, I'll never know it. You suck, graduation.
Thank you, flower child.
Okay, the snapping, seriously.
I feel your pain. It came right out. It's still on me. Thank you. Next poet, please.
Yeah, so, I'm Ben Dover, but you know me as Bitter Ben. Here's my story about graduation. My education seems to have stopped because all my classes I have just dropped. I don't see the point in going on. I will not have a graduation. Because I tried, but I must retort, apparently I'm still 3 credits short.
Wow, Ben, that was gripping. You could do rap. You could put that to rap music. And really throw some hand. Never mind. All right, poet number 3.
No, thank you. Thank you so very, very. I must say that being in your support group has been one of the most meaningful experiences in my life, young man. My poem today is from my book of sonnets. It's dedicated to GED. You may all muse about that. Infer what you will. My graduation. My graduation is for all to see, yet like a lily in the field doth dashed upon the rocks and wilted. For I amongst my class do see the young nubile youth, being young and younging it up, each at their own pasture of verdant future. Yea, though I be a septarian, I am a bronco. I shall come back for my GED, for as the wrinkles do appear on my skin, as cavernous as the canyons across the plains, I too shall get that rolled up bit of paper, gossamer, and hold it to my breast and graduate. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. This has been Blockage. Tune in again next time. We'll have 3 other poets and a new topic.
3 other poets? We didn't do good?
No, you
I knew it. Oh, I'm just going to go to work.
I'm going to write a bitter poem about this now, too. Something else I don't get to finish.
Hey, you want to come and get some fries?
Yeah, I probably won't finish those either.
The blessings of age.
We'll catch up.
And that's Poets Corner. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this game. I hope you enjoyed all of the incredible culture that we brought your way. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Denny. Thank you, Jane. You are all such inspiring poets. Our next game is actually going to be a new game that we are bringing in this week. It's brought in by Karen Bond. It brought this game to us, and it's called Switching Channels. For this game, we need 4 different types of TV show in the chat. So think of something like, like a medical drama, or a home improvement show, or a sitcom. Just
he froze.
Oh dear.
Come back.
Types. Tell me to be. Oh no. How about now?
You're
How
back,
about now?
you're
There you
back.
go. I was gonna
Dylan,
say.
come back.
I was say all of you froze, and then I heard Tom saying that I froze. So I don't know. Could you hear
I
me?
don't freeze.
You're okay now.
Okay,
Types
at least
of
you
TV
could.
shows.
At least you could hear me. All right, so 4 types of TV shows. Karen's going to be flipping through the channels and just seeing how these shows progress. So for Channel 1 is going to be with Denny and Jane. That's going to be a game show. Channel 2 for Jane and Tom, it is going to be a rom-com. So just kind of like romantic comedy. Yeah. Channel 3 will be Tom and I. We are going to do a talk show. And Channel 4 will be for myself and Denny. We are going to do a teen drama. So good. I've said all those, but I didn't write them down. So Channel 1 is a game show. Rom-com is Channel 2. Channel 3 was a talk show. And then a teen drama for Channel 4. All right, so let's see. Switching channels.
Yo, everybody, it's Zephyr T here. Welcome, Zephyr heads. So, here on Zephyr Reacts, I react to all sorts of different vids. Today, I found this crazy box in my parents' living room that has all sorts of vids on it, but you don't search or scroll or nothing. It's just a boring old TV. So let's see some reacts to that, yeah? You control it with this little thing that's like an iPhone, but they call it a remote control. Boing, dab. Okay, let's go. I'm going to check out what's on Channel 1.
We're going to need that answer in just 2 seconds if you want it.
I don't know if it's Spatula or U.S. Congress, but I really need a new car. I have so many children. Spatula?
A bang! It is Spatula!
Ah! Oh, you don't understand. You don't understand. I had 6 kids, and then my husband had 5 kids, and then we're a blended family, and then we adopted 4 kids, and we have 2 mastiffs.
That's wonderful. Let's hear a little bit about the product.
Oh, ads, no way. Skip Channel 2.
Oh, that's funny. Who would send me roses? No card or anything.
Hi. You got the roses, and you got me. Oh, I said that out loud, didn't I?
Louise, these came from you?
Gosh, they did. I've been wanting to give you something for a long time.
You realize I don't have long to live.
Ooh, death, gross. That's something for old people. Channel 3.
Our next guest is the producer of the wildly successful Mission Impossible Probable series. Let's bring him out right now. Give a big hand for Tom Carrozza. Tom, come on out.
Yo, yeah, we have really reshaped Mission Impossible into a whole new series because we found people were sensitive to the word impossible. It's really demeaning and people felt slighted. So everything is possible now, including the missions in our new series.
Wow, so you've really trying to put in like a good positive spin on this. Do you really think that, people are going to watch your movies with all of this, with this lack of conflict?
Well, I had a very difficult childhood, and I brought a lot of pain to the new series. And
Content makers shouldn't show emotions. Channel 4.
So, Janine.
Yeah, Chad?
I really don't think we should see each other anymore.
What? 2 weeks before prom? Why? Why?
I'm moving out. My parents are leaving town, and I don't want to have a long-distance relationship. I'm sorry.
Well, I'll go with you. I could work anywhere. I'm a candy striper. I'm sure I can find a hospital and an internship in a high school. Where are you going?
Buffalo, New York. You can't come.
These characters are too old. They're like 14. Channel 1.
You can flip a burger, you can swat a fly. Next answer is Hercules.
What's on a towel next to his Achilles?
Oh, you are right again.
Ah! What do I win? Because I have, my mom is insisting on retiring to Boca, and this really all falls on me. She and my dad broke up years ago, and then my stepfather, Harry, he turned out to throw out his back, and he was a gambler. He lost everything, I really need that second car.
Channel 3.
Because television is a window to the soul, I feel. You have a responsibility if you're going to put something on television. It's got to uplift.
Oh yeah, that guy. Channel 2.
So yeah, I mean, you've only ever seen me in a ponytail and overalls. I did put on a little lipstick, you're right.
There you were, under my nose the whole time. I suppose you were also the one that sent me the turtle.
I sent you the turtle, I sent you the roses. I know that you're not you have all this oxygen, but I know inside your heart you're one of the best smellers I've ever met.
Channel 3.
Well, I mean, that was a fascinating thing. Do you have any other projects that you're working on that we can probably tune out?
Oh yeah, I am working on the secret life of the praying mantis. A lot of
this guy, Channel 1.
Wait, if I get this wrong, I'm going to go into the boiling oil?
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's how we do play this game. Why let a good body go to waste?
Well, maybe I'll just walk away with the one car and not go for the second car, unless I have to.
I'll be back in time for the oil, but Channel 4.
Janine, what are you doing in the trunk of my car?
Oh gosh, good thing I'm only 5'3" and you've got a Buick. Listen, I've looked up hospitals and internships in Buffalo, New York, and I've already registered for 3. Can I live with you guys?
Janine, I didn't want to tell you, but I'm going to rehab.
Where's that, in Nevada?
Channel 1. TV off. Yo, Zephyrheads, that's the kind of crazy stuff that's on TV. They boil people alive. So check out my YouTube channel whenever you want to watch real TV. Dab.
And that was switching channel. Thank you so much, Zephyrheads. Yeah, dab it out, Karen. You know what? And when people are doing it for real, it actually looks even more stupid than that. So
I am doing it for real. I gotta look.
Oh no, and that's no, you're incredible. You're so young and hip. Thank you. All right, our next game is gonna be a favorite that we haven't done in a while. It's dating game. Jane is going to be our lucky bachelorette, looking for her bachelors, her loves, which could be either me or Danny or Tom. But for this, we're gonna need some quirks for myself and Tom and Danny. So quirk for each of us. Jane is not going to know what these quirks are. Yeah, Jane, take out your headphones because she's going to have to guess what these quirks are. So put them up there in the chat. Let's see what we can get for our quirks for dating game. We're going to start in the dating game for bachelor number 1 is going to be Danny. I am bachelor number 2. Tom is bachelor number 3. So we're going to get some quirks. So Danny, your quirk is you drink too much. My quirk is multiple punctuations. I'm not sure what to do with that. And then number 3, Tom, you answer your questions with songs. So Danny, you drink too much. I use multiple punctuation. And Tom, you answer your questions with songs. All right, come on back, Jane. And let's meet your bachelors. Let's see if we can find love tonight.
Thank you. Thank you. It's the dating game. It's the dating game. So listen, I'm just, it's the first time I've ever been at a hearing. Sorry, it's a dating game. I'm just kidding. So, I want to ask bachelor number 1. Could you please introduce yourself to me, please?
Hi, my name is Stan. My last name's DeLone.
Stan DeLone. Oh, That's
Yep.
That's an intriguing name. It's very American, and I assume as an American you vote. Stand alone. Okay, but together, our votes matter if they're counted. Is that right? Okay, so could I see bachelor number 2, please? I want to see bachelor number 2.
Hello, period. How are you? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I'm so excited to be here! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
I think I get the subtext of that. Like, yeah. So okay. So if we're supposed to believe what you're saying, you are talking in text talk. Okay. Fine. Okay. Let's see. Next on the roll call, Bachelor number 3. Please explain yourself.
I am a walrus. Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Oh, you're like a beetle or something. That is so cool. I mean, ever since I've become a Twitter sensation, I've met the coolest people who know their music. Great.
I am, I said.
Oh, I bet I know your favorite mineral. Diamond. Walrus diamond. Okay. No, I'm not thrown. Rudy, stop it. I'm sorry. Rudy keeps nudging me. Could we get could Bachelor number 1 please explain yourself again? Tell me.
Well, I find myself extremely thirsty all the time.
You're thirsty all the time. Oh, you're quite a tippler. Okay, so am I. In case you couldn't tell. Okay, Bachelor number 2. Tell me more. If you were an animal in a zoo, what would you be? Bachelor number 2.
Animals in a zoo. ... Let me think. ... I would probably be ... a lion! ! What do you think? ?
You little Googler. You're such a wonderful. I love that. So you're a Siri friend, as am I. Could I hear from Bachelor number 3, please? You're an hors d'oeuvre. What are ya? Walrus meat.
Bum 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 bum, putting on the Ritz.
Oh, you're a cheesy walrus. With real diamond thrown in. All right, Rudy, stop it. That Giuliani, I swear he thinks he's all right. So could I have Bachelor number 1? Okay, so like I'm say I'm drunk and you are booze. What kind of booze would you be to get me this drunk?
I guess I'd have to be tequila. Tequila works every time.
I see. Tequila works every time. We've got walruses and tequila and Siri. Okay. And I just can't wait till y'all just plain out tell me how you voted. No, I'm kidding. Tell me, Bachelor number 2, if I was really close to guessing what your quirk is, what kind of clue would you give me?
Well, I would have to say, that you would probably say, begin quote, you are this kind of person, ! End quote.
You punctuation freak. Oh, I love it. Did you punch all the chads and all that with the punch? Hello, I don't know. You're not Siri, and you're not a punctuation grammar freak. No, I love freaks. What the hell?
Well, which one of us are you going to pick?
Oh, I have to pick one. That's right. Well, people call me clueless.
Unless you have more questions.
I do have more questions, but
then you need a lot of question marks for that. I'd love that.
Hey, don't throw bouquets at me. Don't laugh at my jokes too much. Don't tease my folks too much. People will say we're in love.
Oh my God, what a wonderful songwriter you are. You're really a great songwriter.
And before we go to commercial, we're going to find out who our bachelorette picked and what she thinks their quirks are.
I'm going to pick Bachelor. Thank you. Thank you. I was going to get around to that. And Rudy, she told, I'm listening to her. Okay. So I'm going to pick Bachelor number 2, whichever one that was. Oh,
yay! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Exclamation point!
Hi. Because I don't listen to that much music anymore, even though I play it on Spotify. You know, by the time I get there, I don't get the title on Spotify. That's another thing. So anyway, not you. And then the first
not me?
No, you, yes, but the songwriter walrus, Neil Diamond, lyric man.
You've got a friend.
Oh, you're James Taylor? Are you Jake? Did I blow it? Are you James Taylor?
Well, he can only speak in song, and seems like you two are not going to be singing a love song together. What about Bachelor number 1? What do you think his quirk was?
I think Bachelor number 1's quirk was he is an Eskimo from Nevada who likes Christmas carols.
You're very close, like you.
So close.
He likes that bottle. He likes to hit that bottle. But you picked Bachelor number 2. Tell her what your quirk was.
She already guessed it, though. I really love punctuation.
Well, maybe if you get married and have kids, their kids will call you Grammar. So we'll be right back after this commercial break from chicken. It tastes like chicken.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. That was the dating game. You know what? It really seems to me like the dating game is a really difficult way to find love right now. Gosh, if only there were another way to find love.
I've heard, but
with maybe our phones. Oh, I know. We should swipe left. This is for all of our players. All right, this is a favorite of ours, favorite of yours, and we're going to wrap it up with swipe left. So in the chat, please put in suggestions for occupations, types of people. You know, it could be jobs, or it could be, you know, a cheerleader, or it could be a cowboy.
A job. Cowboy's a job.
It's definitely work, that's for sure.
Dylan, Karen was a cowboy cheerleader through college, so you're really
Really?
I was a cheerleader for the Dallas Cowboys, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Karen, the thing.
I'm going to need to see pictures. Pictures, or it didn't happen.
All the cameras broke.
Oh, what do you know? I'm just going to leave that one alone. You know where I'm going. All right, so what do we got here?
Am I first? Right, I'm first.
Yeah, that's right. Who's first in this?
I'm first. So
first is Denny. So Denny, you got to take out your headphones.
It's not. I'm going to actually hit the mute button on my computer. Yeah.
We need Jane. Where's Jane?
Yeah, where is Jane?
Come back.
There she is. All right, so basically Denny's going to be swiping through all of our profiles, and based on our profile log line, she's going to have to guess who she is. And Denny, Craig, what is Denny?
Denny is a social worker.
Denny is a social worker. All right.
You know it's real because I'm an idiot with technology. I'm back. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
I can hear you. This is amazing. Okay. New character. I can't believe after all these years with Harold, I'm back on the market. But I'm not going to go to one of those golden years bullshit sites. I'm just going to go to a regular site and swipe left.
I'm looking for a gal who likes to be underpaid.
Well, I certainly was Rosie the Riveter long enough. I'm not going to stand up for that shit. All right, swipe left.
I'm just hoping you can help me get a job, if you know what I mean.
I do know what he means, but I have arthritis, so I'm going to swipe left.
I don't fit in anywhere.
Oh, boy. He's a little sad, but maybe we could be pen pals. Swipe left.
I'm looking for someone who doesn't mind my 10 kids.
I have enough grandchildren of my own, so I'm going to swipe left. I can't hear this one at all. It's like he's a mute.
Yeah. I know some people say I'm not a good kid, but I think I just need a little guidance.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say maybe that's a good match for me because I was a guidance counselor. I'm a career advisor. I'm a parole officer.
What kind of work might you do socially though?
It's funny, my teeth fell out because I just got spoon-fed. Thank you. I'm a social worker!
Yes!
All right, Jane, take him out. Craig,
not again, not more guessing. Oh my God. Okay.
Jane is a clown.
Oh, I could really use a good date. Swipe left.
I hope you like my big feet, because you know what else that means.
Ooh, sounds like a poet. Swipe left.
I got a nice big red one for you, right in the middle of my face.
Oh, gosh, I wonder if I should pop over with him. Swipe left.
How far can your flower squirt?
Swipe left.
I sure hope I'd be the only guy for you. The last woman I dated was juggling men left and right.
Let me swipe that left again. What was that?
My boobs are huge. That's why I'm wearing this big top.
Oh, swipe right. Because I love a dermatologist pimple popper.
What?
Big and red and
He's drunk.
The big top?
I'm gonna see how many I can.
Don't ever put me in a thing to guess. My God.
It was a clown.
You're a clown, Jane.
That was a clown? Okay, the big feet. Okay. And the red on the face. Okay.
I'm out.
Dylan.
No, it's me. I'm out.
Bye, Dylan.
Right.
Okay,
And what is Dylan?
Dylan is a paleontologist or someone who is into dinosaurs.
Into. Oh, come back. Come back now.
All right. ReallySpecificMatches.com. Swipe left.
Hey, I got a bone I think you would like.
If I went that way, I might. Swipe left.
Historically, and I also really like feathers and have some historically.
And maybe I'll put it in my cap and call it macaroni. Swipe left.
That's you, Danny.
Hey, I haven't been on a date in what feels like a million years.
Well, don't want somebody too desperate. Swipe left.
I like to read Emily Bronte while making love, and I hope you make me Brontosaur.
Well, I mean, I'm all about making somebody Brontosaur, but not so much for reading while I make love. Swipe left.
Oh, I love a date who gives me gas.
Well, then she'd be good to go out with on Taco Tuesday. So I'm gonna swipe right on her because I'm an archaeologist or paleontologist.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ooh. Brontosaur.
I really should have said I like to be spanked while reading Emily Bronte, so I hope you give me a Brontosaur ass.
All right, Tom, get out of here. Get out of here, Tom.
All right, what's Tom?
Tom is a fitness trainer.
Fitness trainer.
Oh boy, Advent is here, and that makes me romantic. Christmas is within here. I better get a date for Christmas. Is what I'm talking about. All right, swipe left.
I want you to pump me up.
That sounds like a lot of work. All right, swipe left.
Danny.
I hope this is the best pickup you have all day.
I hope so too, but let's see. Let us swipe left.
I'm sure on our first date, I'll be on the ground sweating and grunting, and you'll just stand there yelling things at me.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. Swipe left.
Oh, I like a man who gives me a crush. A crush. A crush. One more. A crush.
Swipe left.
I'll tell you, there's not going to be anything clean about my clean and jerk.
Ooh. Well, I'm going to swipe right, even though I don't know what he's talking about. And maybe, am I a pit stop race car?
You could go around again, but you can't do too many reps.
Personal trainer?
Yeah!
There it is.
All right, bye.
Bye, Karen. All right, Craig, what's Karen?
Karen is an alligator wrangler.
All right, I'm ready to find some love. I got a date tonight. Okay, swipe left.
Denny.
I'm not sure I want to live in Florida my whole life.
Don't like that. Swipe left.
I decided to date women. I'm not dating any men anymore. I decided to drain the swamp.
Swipe left.
Jane?
Dylan? Oh, I just love your purse.
Swipe left.
Crikey, I'm not going to be a hunter, but I'll definitely see you later.
Swipe left.
I use a lot of lotion just to keep everything smooth.
Ooh, that's exactly what I need. Swipe right on that guy, 'cause I'm a big old alligator.
What is your third favorite brand of jeans that you might get at Sears?
Oh, I like a Levi's alligator. I'm a little
fancy.
alligator on the polo shirt.
Wrangler.
You're an alligator wrangler.
Oh, well then I wrangle myself because I'm also an alligator.
And a cheerleader for the
I was really happy with big old alligator.
Go football.
All
right, Denny, mute it.
Taking it out.
Are you ready? Can you hear
All
it?
right, I think we're safe. All right, go ahead, Craig. What's Danny?
Last one, right? Make it so hard.
Oh, yeah.
Danny is
That's what she said.
Ooh. Danny is a governor.
Wow, that
Like
sort
of a
of
state.
makes it hard by itself.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. I can hear y'all now.
Great.
Okay, so you
Go
got to
ahead and
start.
Swipe left.
Oh, I have to start, right. Swipe left.
I dated women for a while, but I'm back to guys, and I would never man shun.
Okay. Let's move on and see what else is out there. Swipe left.
Not Dylan, me.
You.
Oh, I see. Sorry, guys. Whatever you say, if you want me to put it on, I will.
Well, let's see what else. How about a swipe left?
Oh, I will definitely make sure that you are in a state. Maybe the head.
Oh yeah, baby. I'm not gonna follow no stay-at-home order. Take me to the French Laundry.
Have I got one more body? One more swipe left.
I just want to say happy Christmas.
I guess I'm gonna swipe right. I mean, I'm the governor, so I can really.
And that's swipe left. What a way to go out the show. Thank you all so much for tuning in to the suggestion box for all of your suggestions, for all of your tips to the super chat, for all the tips to our PayPal and Venmo at Online Variety Show, and just for tuning in and liking and subscribing to the show. Thank you to our cast, Denny, Siegel, Tom Carrozza, Jane Brucker, Karen Vaughn, Danny ROQUE, and our incredible crew behind the scenes, Mr. Craig Jackman and Mr. Sam Micklich. We couldn't do this without them, and we definitely couldn't do this without you. Remember to tune in.
Amazing host, Billy!
Oh, Carganilla, who wasn't here, so this is what I got to do. Hey, speaking of Paul, remember tomorrow night, the Polly's Online Variety Show, 6 p.m. Pacific, the music of Nirvana is being spotlighted. Thank you all so much. We will see you next Friday night on The Suggestion Box. Good night, everybody.